First Baptist family. It is Pastor Cody. It's about 11:45 on Thursday, and we've just reached a point where we feel like we need to start making decisions about this coming weekend's worship services and what we've been dealing with over the last couple of days regarding COVID here in our church. We've made you aware over the last couple of days that we've had several that have tested positive. We wanted to let you know that as of today, we have now had 4 staff members test positive. Pastor Drew was our first, we believe, coming back from youth camp is where this began. But since then, Miss Leanne Harris, Pastor Taylor, and Pastor Chris have all tested positive as well. Most of their symptoms have been mild. A couple have even been mostly asymptomatic. So we're thankful for that. They're home, they're isolating, they're quarantining, they're doing well. But we want to keep them in our prayers, and we want to pray for their family, and we want to pray for the continued ongoing process that we hope the Lord stops the spread of COVID. In addition, we've had 6 or 7 of our younger people who were at camp who've also tested positive. And similarly, most of the symptoms have been mild and they seem to be doing well. At this point, we've not seen, or we don't know of, any further spread, even in some of those families where we've done further testing. We've had several negative tests, but obviously we still have several days to go. In consultation with our pastors and with our staff, reaching out to our pastoral advisory committee and reaching out to a couple of other segments of our church leadership, as we began to think about volunteers for this coming weekend, Sunday school teachers for this coming weekend, and communicating with some of those folks what their plans would be or what their opinions might be, as we tried to solicit and seek collective counsel and wisdom. What we've decided is that we're only going to have worship this coming Sunday, June the 27th, and we will only have one worship service. So we will have one worship service at 11 o'clock. We will not have Sunday school. We will not have children's ministry activities. We will not have childcare. We will not have overflow. We will not have anything other than one 11 o'clock service. And we will spend the next 3 days getting this message out. We will communicate via this video. We will share this video. We will put it on our social media feeds. We will communicate via email. And we will also ask you to help us communicate. Sunday school teachers, contact your classes. Deacons, please contact all of your families. We will do everything that we can to communicate over the next 3 days that we're only having one worship service this coming Sunday at 11 o'clock. And that's it. The other thing that we'll do is we'll have greeters on the outside of our buildings on Sunday in case there are visitors, in case there are those who have not heard. And we will do our very best to make sure that no one enters the facility on Sunday that has not been made aware of what we've been dealing with this week. We have so many people who've been vaccinated. We have so many people who are just ready to move on with their lives. We know there are still some who are susceptible, who are vulnerable, who are not vaccinated. And so we have gone back and forth and we've prayed over this decision. But what we would ask of you, church family, is this, that you make a wise decision for you and for your family. If you've been vaccinated, if you've had COVID, or if you've not been around any of these that we've mentioned, where you've possibly been exposed, and you are willing to assume the inherent risk of coming and worshiping on Sunday, then we'd love to see you. Pastor Tim is still going to lead us in a few songs on Sunday morning, and I'm still going to preach the message that I had prepared. for Sunday morning. We will still have, God willing, all of our live stream capabilities up and running so that our entire church body can join us online for those that choose to remain at home. We want to be able to worship. Obviously, we don't want to spread this any further. So if you've been around any of these, even for just a little while, if you think you may have been around any of these, if you are experiencing any symptoms at all, even if you may think it's just allergies or just sinus or whatever, then we would strongly encourage you, because we know that we have COVID in the body, we would encourage you to stay home this coming weekend. Let's be smart. Let's be as wise as we can. But for those who are willing and able, then let's join together at 11 o'clock and we'll worship together, and then we'll be dismissed. Our meetings that afternoon, deacons meeting, finance meeting, will be held via Zoom. We'll communicate more details to those committees regarding those meetings. And I look forward to seeing some of you this weekend. Continue to keep our church family in your prayers. Continue to keep our staff in your prayers. We're thankful the Lord has protected us this far. We're thankful that those who are sick even now seem to be recovering already and are feeling better. Help us as we work through this. Help communicate out. We're here if you have any questions. Hope to see many of you on Sunday at 11 o'clock. God bless you. We love you. We'll see some of you this Lord's Day.